bills. Got Sara Lee with me. Met up with Dano. Franklin's down here.
I'm like you, one leg over.
Got his one dredge running in a high banker. I guess full string broke on it. Dano's set up there closest to us, and then I'm farther down. We got here late today. Went around with Bill, checked out all of his property though. It's probably around 1 now. Trees down here, why not? Yeah, there's Dano's pond coop. Then my key in the background. She just carried everything down there, started hooking hoses up. I haven't leveled out my blocks yet, so no worries. I'm not going to run completely sideways. But here at Bill's, we're allowed to actually tinker inside the bank. So that's what we're going to do. Found some huge rocks down there. I'll get some video of here in a little bit. Beautiful creek, a lot of gorgeous looking material. A lot of it almost looks volcanic style. So, have a quick bite to eat and run some dirt. Hey guys, just did our first cleanup. Ran for about an hour, 20 minutes or so. Check out Dan's setup here in his pond coop high banker in all its glory. Say, Dano. Here, you're doing all the work and I'm screwing off. Getting into a nice looking layer there. So, our original intention was to dig behind that boulder that's over there. Because this looks like a dredge hole behind this big monster rock, like somebody had already cleaned it out. Once I got in there, see the black on the rock, that was all sand, which I thought was just from last flood, which it could have been. But I'm not sure how long it takes sand to stick into a rock to cause a stain like that. So I started cleaning away all that material anyway, and underneath the water line, which you can't see because it's muddy, there's more ridges down in there like that. Like right here where my finger is, there's basically another busted away ledge. So I cleaned out all the material in there. In our first clean out, we've seen quite a few specks, considering we hardly ever see anything. Sara Lee's digging in the middle because I want to get back in there, but there wasn't enough water to stay in the hole. So we got to trench that out. And I started trenching this out to keep this hole fed. And that's when I moved into this rock. So we're just going to keep playing around. Just filled up, so we're going to keep on running. Alright guys, just did our second and last clean out for the day. I'm gonna go make some barbecue chicken. They're all cleaned out. Got that much good stuff, and I do mean good stuff because each clean out I've seen some nice chunky gold on the V-mat. Would he just die if she fell in a hole? No, that'd be mean. Dano's cleaned out, packed up. We were gonna hit another spot tomorrow, but we both changed our mind and we're gonna stick in our holes. Just gotta love that layer that he's getting into. that's not river placed. I don't know what the hell we're doing. That's looking pretty good to me. Good morning. It's just sometime after 7. I just got everything set up. Sara Lee woke up, so I came up, put some coffee on for her. Got our boxes all leveled. I moved mine to the other side of the trench. I'm going to focus in the bank today. Talked Dano into actually sticking a level across his box because he was an eyeballer just like I was, until last week Mr. Jim come over and stuck his little level on my box and said, "Ha, see, you're half a bubble off." Did the same to Dano. Half a bubble off. So, running even, time to tear it up. Alright guys, we are set up. Starting to run here. I'm kind of testing my trench to see if I'm going to have a water issue. So I've got 2 series of trenches. One coming into my pond for my pump. It's in that same pond, needs to feed my hole. It's back in there. Running almost full throttle here. And so far the water level seems to be stable. Actually got a little coming back off the high banker into my pond too. That's a pretty deep hole in there. Hey guys, working this hole pretty good. I restricted my water flow. That way I can keep stepping down and not get flooded out. You notice this is a big slab of, whoa, bedrock. There's a little magnifying glass by my foot, so I don't even know where it came from. How it didn't get broke. Check this out if you can see it. Yep. Almost looks like a petrified wood, but wow, that sucker's stuck on there. It might be wood. Keep beating on it, see if I can't get it out. Here's the other stuff I'm seeing. It's like a dust layer in here, underneath the decomp layer. A lot of P-style gravel. So we'll see. Hi, baby. guys. Just did the second clean out for the day. Got Dano down there getting ready to do his clean out. Or run again, I mean, just did his clean out. I've got a hell of a hole going. Can't even see it. So I'll fill it back in with water. I'll get some video though before I leave, but it's deep. It goes down quite a ways. Got that huge rock. That material finally broke. Here it wasn't coal. It's like a piece of slate rock. Yeah, here's all the stuff I'm busting out of the hole. And this is some of the bedrock off of this rock that I was chipping away. Knocking some loose stuff out. But this is what we were seeing up underneath there. Who's this gorgeous young lady? Sara Lee. But yeah, I came back after taking a break earlier. Went and had some hot dogs. Came back and they were already in the hole. There's another one. So I reckon that's just slate. His cons. Dana's got a hell of a hole going. As promised. Sucking her down as we speak. I'll show you guys before I start sucking up material too. My fancy weld job as a nozzle guard. She works great. Tapping on it and beating on it though, and it ain't moving, but I'm not sticking my head under there. Alrighty. Show you guys how deep I am here. Starting to suck there. There's an idea. Well, there's the hole. Pretty much the end of the day. ice cold water coming through. On the whole back wall. It is super cold. Compared to the stuff that's coming in, it's nice and warm. We sucked the bottom out of our hole. An idea for scale. Works out pretty good. It's taking all the material, goes in front of this rock and washing it right into my hole. I'll take it. Very cool. One last clip with the noisy motor. There'd be my whole finished product. Freaking water slide going on. That's a lot of rock to be kind of sticking your head under there. The groundwater's coming out from all ends, and it is super cold. Got his monster gold hog dredge out there. Dano and I are all packed up. Had a great time hanging out with Bill. Alright, here is the take from hole number 2 on day 2. Not too bad. Now there's the cleanup from the first hole, which we were only in for maybe 4 hours. There's some other heavies, like the one bigger piece up there at the top. Should be that one. Straight down. It doesn't move. Looks like I lost focus. Well, since I screwed up and put my cleanup from hole 2 already in the vial. I went ahead and added hole 2, so I just show you guys everything we got so far. I went ahead and panned out all my big stuff. Just wanted to show you guys if you can really see. There's a whole lot of lead in there, round lead and stuff. See some floating down the pan. And then all my magnetite out of that little batch, or metals of some sort, magnetic.